My fellow athletics, what is up?
Oh, that's great. It's chilly out here, man. This is like our first hints of cold weather all year. We're getting a cold front right now. It's great. Alright guys, I want to talk about something. I did a 90-day review on the ZX-4R and you guys loved it. It's still getting views. People are still looking it up. People are still watching it. I wanted to do the same thing for this bike. Basically like a would I buy it again sort of situation. This turn right here, it gets more narrow as you go around it. So it gets me every time. Oh man, he got by the police. Yeah, the cops are present out here, man. So when I bought the ZX-4R, the only thing I really had to go off of, because that was my first bike, was everything that I've heard about it, comparing it to maybe my girlfriend's Ninja 500, you know, just those kind of things, and then comparing it to like the sport car world. That was kind of where I drew my inspiration from when I made that last video. Now this one, I've ridden a lot more different bikes. I spent time owning the 4R, the 6R. My girlfriend has had her Ninja 500 for half a year, and I have ridden that one many times. So I can sort of draw inspiration from those things. A lot of senior citizens out here today. Kind of scares me. Those would be the people to run you over, boy. So I guess honestly, I'll start with some of the things I don't like about the ZX-6R, because there's a lot, man. Honestly, there's quite a few reasons to not buy this bike. I hate to say it, because it's a great bike, but there's a lot of reasons why I probably wouldn't buy another one. First of all, and dude, this is like a really big thing for me, because build quality has always been, I don't know, man, build quality is really big to me. I like nice things, especially if I'm going to pay a lot of money for them. That's why I like to buy brand new things, is because I like things that are nice. I don't know, I'm willing to spend the extra money. Some people, they just want to save money. They want to get something cheaper that's going to be reliable. And like, dude, I get it. Totally understand that. Me personally, I'm willing to spend the extra money. I'm broke because of it. Because I like nice things. And this bike, at first glance, is a nice bike. It's, you know, comfortable, it looks good, all the things, right? It's fast, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But listen, this thing right here, that thing's come off. I broke the little chain guard down there. There's a bolt that fell out of my fairing that made the fairing almost fucking fall off while I was riding it. Like this thing right here, it falls apart. The exhaust leaks, like everything, man. Everything about this bike is just not quite holding up the way that I feel like it should. Now the exhaust, I should probably go ahead and say that that exhaust is from eBay, so it's not fair to blame that on the bike. But another reason that would really deter me from buying this bike again is, man, the insurance on this thing is a lot. On the ZX-4R, I was paying under 200. It was like 180 or 190 something. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it might have been just over 200. I don't quite exactly remember. I remember it was around that number. This bike right here, it's like $370 a month. Now keep in mind, I have a good driving history. No tickets ever, except for that one time. Well, except for like those 5 times. Anyways, I have a good driving record. I've never had any accidents, nothing like that. Like $370 something dollars. That's how much I pay for insurance on this bike. That's a big deterrent for me, man. It's kind of ridiculous. That's a lot of money for a bike. Like I pay more money in insurance on this bike than I do for my truck, which was $55,000. Enough about how terrible this bike is. Let's talk about some of the good things. Woo! That's one of the good things right there. Second gear clutch up. Super easy. I don't really want to do anything right here. There's cops all over this road, but I just wanted to show you guys. Okay, my favorite part about this bike, and literally the reason that I bought it, wheelies. Closed roads, obviously. We want to be safe. I would never want to do a wheelie in a place I'm not supposed to. You could do first gear, super easy. First gear is terrifying. I'm actually going to buy a sprocket for the bike here very shortly. Second gear is my favorite. I like to do them around 35, 40. I haven't quite figured out how to balance, so If I do them around 35, 40 in second gear, it gives me a good chance to get close to balance point, chase them all the way down for a while, so I'm learning. Another thing I love about this bike, the torque in every gear is just, it's great. I can be in 6th gear and going 50 and give it some gas and get around somebody. Like, it's not underpowered at all. It's not overpowered either. That's what I like. I like that it's not a liter bike. I don't know, man. I don't really feel like I need 200 plus horsepower between my legs. That's a little much for me, especially given some of my self-control issues that I've had in the past when it comes to going fast in my cars. This is like a good middle ground, especially after I put the sprocket on there. It's going to be a lot more higher torque, less speed. Going to be better for doing the things that I want to do on it. So yeah, I'm really going to be building this thing out to be more of a stunt bike than anything, but I still want it to be rideable in the streets. I don't want to put like a 52 sprocket on there or something. A couple more things I don't like about the bike. Well, one of them is actually something that I do like, but also like is worse than the ZX-4R in a slight way. The ZX-4R sounded better. It did. It's just like a little baby screamer. That thing sounds fantastic. Best sounding bike in my opinion. I haven't heard a bike yet that I feel like sounded better than the ZX-4R set up the way that I had it set up. But this bike right here, not that far behind. It's just a little bit of like a deeper sound, you know what I mean? Whereas in the ZX-4R just screams. It still screams, but just not quite, you know, as high pitched. All right, man, it's time. We're gonna get into my biggest pet peeve about this bike, and honestly, kind of the reason that I held off on buying it for a month or two before I actually did. This tank, for my fellows out there who have the crown jewels, if you know what I'm talking about, this tank is shaped just like an arrow that goes straight into your crotch. And let me tell you what, it is extremely uncomfortable. Like, I'm not talking just a little bit, I'm not talking like just a little discomfort here and there. I'm talking like every time I get on this bike, it's like getting kicked in the nuts without a cup on. It's pretty bad, especially if you come down on a wheelie too hard, brother. Oh my god, dude, you're cooked. No more babies for you. Watch this. We're gonna get up there. Oh, come on. Still pretty quick. All right, we're gonna try and find a good picture spot up here. Ooh, watch this. We're in second gear. Ready? Second gear. ZX-4R, dude. Almost for sure you were gonna stall. The Ninja 500, I don't think I've tried it on the Ninja 500, but I imagine that it would be, oh, look at that thing. I imagine that it would be fine on the Ninja 500 because it's a little bit of a higher torque bike compared to the ZX-4R. ZX-4R, dude, is like all horsepower, no torque. That's what it feels like, at least riding it. A lot of fun when you're going fast, quote unquote. You're not actually ever going fast on that thing. But when you're in the higher RPMs. Ooh, let's take a picture. There we go. Good picture spot. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Ooh. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Listen, man, I don't know if you guys can see this picture right here. I'm trying to show it to you. Yeah, beautiful bike. God, this green is just I love it. That's actually one of the big things that drew me towards this bike originally, was the green color. I'm not even gonna lie. It's the most ridiculous reason ever. Let's try and get out of here without crashing. Oh boy. Yep, there we go. Do you see that pothole in the concrete right there? Jeez Louise. Look at that pothole, bro. Insane pothole. Yep, the bike's good for that. Alright, so I'm going to answer the question of what did I pay for it. First though, I just want to give a little walkthrough of the modifications that I've made to the bike. And then I'll tell you, don't worry, I'll tell you. Okay, so when I bought the bike, first thing I did, like literally day number one, I think I actually bought it the day that I bought the bike. I got the slip-on exhaust. It's like a SC Projects replica, or maybe it's an actual pre-owned SC Projects. I don't know, I don't really care, didn't ask. So yeah, got one of those. And then After that, I went ahead and I bought the stunt cage right here. And I have used it. And when I say I've used it, I mean I've dropped it. I've dropped the bike doing some stunts here and there. After that, I bought the little twisty thing. Hey, brother! I bought the little twisty thing. It's a mid-pipe for the exhaust. I bought that. Oh my god, that thing makes the bike sound so much better. Man, how funny would it be if as he passed me, I like stop him. Kind of like those biker groups do. The biker clubs. We're not a gang, it's a club. That's about all I've done for modifications, I believe. Yeah. Unless you count this little key tag thing that my mom got for me. Shout out mama. Okay, what did I pay for it? I know, that's the dying question. That's what everybody wants to know. So this bike MSRP'd around, I think it was about 11,500, 12, something like that. 11,500, 12,000, somewhere in that range. The destination charges on this thing were like, God, like almost $2,000, bro. And they wanted me to pay all of them. So originally, when I went into the dealership, I went in there to get a pre-owned one of these, so I didn't have to pay any of that. And that was the plan, as I was going to buy that. But that bike, something ended up happening to it while I was on the way up there. I don't know what it was. Somebody bought it, or maybe the other location wouldn't give it to them because they were going to do kind of like a dealer trade sort of dealio. Oh, he's going to be cutting traffic. Good for him. But yeah, either way, it was gone. So I couldn't buy that one. And so they switched me to this one. And they're like, listen, we'll just give you a good deal on a brand new one. And so, yep, I did that. I didn't pay most of the destination charges. I pretty much paid MSRP plus maybe like 500 bucks. I got the tax savings because I traded in the ZX-4R, so I paid essentially no taxes on the bike. But I did have a little bit of negative equity because I traded in the ZX-4R like 3 months after I bought it, which was, you know, that was fine with me. And so I ended up refunding my gap insurance from the ZX-4R, so I ended up having to actually finance the amount on the new bike, but then I got it back in the form of a check, so it doesn't really, it's not that big of a deal to me. All in all, I financed about $16,000 for the bike, which with the negative equity and everything like that, seemed like it was pretty fair. I honestly would have liked a better deal, which is why I was going with the pre-owned one, but I just had been looking for so long to find the exact bike I wanted, and this is the exact bike I wanted, and I was just trying and failing to get this specific bike for the price that I wanted. So I was just like, you know, I'll pay the extra $1,000 or whatever to just get the bike that I want and not have to worry about it. This is a closed road. So yeah, when you take when you refund the gap insurance, or wait, no, sorry, when you take into account the gap insurance refund check that I got, whatever, I probably financed about 15.5, maybe just slightly less. So yeah, 15.5 for a bike that MSRP is for about 12. That's pretty close to just tax, title, license, everything like that. It all worked out, man. I love this bike. Honestly, I don't regret my decision at all. I think it's a great bike. Not a good beginner bike. This thing's actually pretty quick. Kind of scares me a little bit sometimes how fast it is, but yeah, this is a good bike, man. If you're looking for like a good second bike, you want to build a stunt bike, or move over for him. Yep. It'd be crazy if you got stuck. I'd love to see it. Anyways, yeah, not much else to talk about. I like this bike. It's a good buy. I'd say first bike, no. Second bike, definitely. If you're like a really big person, you know, like you're really tall and a little heavy, maybe this is a good bike. It's very aggressive. You sit very far forward. That's one thing to consider. It's almost like holding a plank. You can get over that though, man. This is a good bike. Anyways, I'm gonna do this. Whee! I'm about to go home and play that Rick and Morty game, whatever it's called, High on Life. The game's kind of fire. A little repetitive, but pretty fire also. I like it. Yeah, if you like the video, man, like the video. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys like this video as much as you like the ZX-4R review. Peace.